What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 8 of our Glory to Sparta campaign here on Rome 2 Total War. Really happy to be back. Thank you for joining me. Last episode, we went to war with, where are they? There we go. The Getae. Or we were at war with the Getae. We wanted to subjugate them, secure our border up here against Dacia. Unfortunately, I wish I had a better diplomacy mod installed for conquering settlements. We did have to take Malva here in southern Dacia, but that's okay. We have conquered and subjugated the Getae. So they are our client state now. What we were looking at last time is the Suebi up here. They are very unfriendly with us, and eventually they will have a very large border to our north. We've got a little bit of security. The Evraiski, something like that. Ereviski, sure. They're somewhat friendly with us. I think we have non-aggression and we have trade with them, which is good. A little bit of security. But our northern border up here between the Nori and the Suebi, these guys really don't like us. And I'm thinking that we are going to have to go to war with them. They don't want non-aggression. They don't want trade. They don't want anything from us. So that's a bit, that is a bit concerning. Everything to our south, our east, our west is fairly secure. We've got the Romans over here. We've got great relations with them. We've got great relations with every other Greek faction down here. Asia, coming into the Middle East here. Good with practically everybody. Royal Scythia, they're not a big fan of us. We've got trade and non-aggression agreements with all of these guys, but I don't think that they're going to be a problem. At least not for now. But this way be up here, they're just not having it. They don't want trade. They don't want non-aggression. They are warlike, so we can expect expansion from them. They've been pushed back, I believe, a little bit by the Nori. I'm pretty sure the Suebi had this territory before, but they are at war with a lot of people, including these guys here. So we are going to keep an eye on that, and that will probably be our next war. A war for security, a war to ensure that our borders are safe. What we were going to do was send our spies up through their territory. It looks like actually they probably have an army over here getting ready to take back this settlement from the Nori. So we're going to send our spies up here. We wanted to get some good visual on their territory, see where their armies are hiding out, see where their forces are, because right now we just can't see any of that. Other than that, we did have 2 small battles last episode. We did good, just some cleanup over here with the Getae. And we've got our, yeah, here he is, Nikon, our temporary replacement general. He is holding down the fort. With the Thunderbolts of Zeus, our main military force, our really experienced and veteran army, until our eldest son comes of age. He's got a couple more years to go. So for now, Nikon will stay as the general of the Thunderbolts until our boy comes of age. Our king now, over here hanging out, he He led the charge into Dacia, conquered the Getae. Actually, it was nice. We took the territory and then we diplomatically subjugated them. It was very nice. We didn't actually have to go over there. We're probably going to pull him down. Do we have... Let's see if we have military access, because if we do, just send him straight up through. Infection, United States. So we should have military access. What I think we're going to do is send him up this way. He's going to have to do a river crossing unless we can get access from these guys, and I don't think that that's going to happen. Really doubt it. Could be worth a try, though. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? There we go. Yeah, they're not too keen. That's okay. Kind of expected that. Kind of expected that. Well, we are moving our troops into position. What I was wondering last episode is, do we push preemptively into the Nori territory? Or do we move against the Suebi? Not too sure. Hopefully a option will present itself to us. But that has not happened yet. Let's go ahead and check out our settlements. Make sure everybody is doing good. Looks like everybody is fine. That's good. Oh, we can do an upgrade here. Gracia's coming along nicely. Pannonia is coming along nicely. Pretty much everyone is good. Except for our one settlement here in Illyria. We didn't want this territory. We wanted our client state to take it. But that just didn't happen. So that's okay. We've got some odd juts of territory scattered around, but that's okay. All right. Why don't we go ahead and get into the end turn, see what goes on. Rome still moving its troops around. I'm surprised the war with Carthage has gone on for this long. Normally in my campaigns, they're at least somewhat wrapped up by turn. I think we're closing in on turn 80. So that's a little bit surprising that they're still going back and forth, but you know, it's good to have some movement around. I don't think we're gonna go in for this. We're okay without defensive alliance. It's Brittany, Bithynia. Defensive alliance with the... Oh, Galatia. I don't think we're too interested in getting involved in Iberia. I don't think so. We just wanted trade from all those guys over there. No, it's Nori moving its troops. Our admiral has died finally. Oh my gosh. He's been around since day one. That's sad. Does that really mean that we don't even get to pick a new... Oh. Okay, well, lesson learned there. I should put more than just the general's unit into the army. Or into the navy. Dang. Well, let's see who we've got. Why don't we go with this guy? He seems like he could be useful. Dang. That's a misstep on my part. That's gonna take a really long time to get back up there. Alright. Let's find him. We're gonna reinstate the legacy of the Trident of Poseidon. Sword unit? Sure. Recruit him as a sword unit. Let's also get... Eh. We'll just do one. Not too worried about him getting attacked or anything. So that's okay. And I believe... Was it you that could... Oh, no, it was our other general here. So, here's the thing. The Nori... Are they just a one territory? Yeah, I guess they are down to one territory. We can take them out. We can take their province. Well, sorry, we can take the settlement and just be done at that point, because they've got a fairly large stack in the settlement right now, I believe. 18. They've got one sitting outside. And they've got 8 units sitting in the settlement. This would be a really good opportunity to pull all their forces out and wipe them out in one go. Otherwise, we're gonna be a little bit hampered to get all of their forces at once. I wonder if it's worth trying to do it now. We'll see. We'll see. We'll make some decisions. I also would like to take this settlement from the Rete Korea here. They've got an iron supply, and that would be really nice to grab. But what else is going on up here? Let's see, where is our spy? She's up here. She's going through.
What do you wish of me? Swifter than Hermes.
Get you moving over. And while we're at it, might as well get you stealing some food. I'm pretty sure that we're going to find the bulk of the Swaby forces here next turn. I'm fairly certain. They just took the capital settlement here in Hercynia. So they probably have a stack, maybe 2. So they're close, really close. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I think we might make a dash into Rete Norcum. Push in here. Grab this iron supply. Be good. Could be good. Now, just for reference, I've kind of lost track on where our military teams come from. It's all down here. Wonder... Excuse me, one second. Excuse me, sorry guys. I wonder if we move our military camps up here, be closer to the front line. That could be a good idea. That could be a good idea. Well, we shall see, we shall see. All right. Let's try and do some diplomacy.
You are welcome.
You want trade. You don't want trade. You don't want anything.
Well, no. We see little gain in trade.
You don't want non-aggression either.
Judged by his friends. This is not the time for such an agreement.
You don't want anything. Been kind to them.
On the move.
No, we haven't. That's a lie, but that's alright. Do we really fight in the snow?
Ready for orders.
Let's see what kind of upgrades we can get with this guy here. Both from all sources, that's not bad for us. Let's
The fortifications ready.
hold off for now. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble. This is a really good opportunity to well, off their king. I didn't even realize. And pull all their forces out of the settlement, the army and the garrison. But I'm not too keen on fighting in the snow. Not too sure. Screw it. Let's go for it. We're not going to call any of our allies. Okay. Brete and Helveti are going to come in. The Helveti is the one that's over here. Brete are the ones over here. So actually this works out pretty well. We're going to take this entire province. And then we'll swing north. Yeah.
For the gods!
Ah, heck. See, this is exactly what I didn't want. I wanted all of their forces, but these guys were in force march, something like that. So we've actually got an ambush. Oh well. We'll dispatch their king quickly. Take him out. And then we'll lay siege and hope that they actually come out to fight us. I think that's probably our best bet. Let's move everybody away and clump them up like that.
Archers!
Stick our archers here on quick reload. Not that rapid advance matters at all. And actually, maybe we'll stick them over on this side so that the slingers have a better position. That should be good. That should be good. Keep the swords over here. Keep the spears over here. And we'll keep the large block of spears this way as well. These guys like that, a little bit neater. And we will keep the cavalry on the wing, ready to pounce. Pretty sure they're going this way. Yeah, they are. Actually move them over here. Hold position with everybody. We're gonna want these guys in their own group. That should be good. I feel like that'll be good. And what was it again? There we go. It's K. Finally figured that out. And I will get us into cinematic.
At them, lads, at them. We have them now. No mercy.
And they are just melting. Except for the fact that they are very rapidly advancing on our archers. but we're good. Very nicely done. We lost one guy, and of course it was friendly fire. Oh well. That's alright. That's alright. Might have helped to put all of our skirmishers on, excuse me, on one side. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, guys. All right. We're going to release the captives.
Your next command,
Oh, nice.
Commander.
New traditions. What was it that we got with
Commander.
Ooh. Let me see here. I don't think these guys have better range or anything. Missile damage. 35, 125. Nah. Nah, that's okay. I wanted to look at the military traditions here. Yeah, we're just going better, accomplished skirmishers and the inexorable conquerors
We hunger
route.
for battle.
Yeah, we'll just keep on going down that line. That's fine.
At your command.
All right.
We take this settlement.
We're going to lay siege. That guy, that's a big, it's a big battering ram, I think. All right. That should be fine. We're going to continue the siege. We're just going to hold off. That's a bit unfortunate. Really did want to pull all their forces out, do one massive battle, but that's okay. All right. And last thing was to move. Nope, not yet. That's okay. I think we're all good on the construction front. All right. Next turn. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather recently. Defensive alliance. I don't think so. Not with you, the Seleucids. Sparta needs no allies. Only client states. Only subjects. The client state of ours is actually coming to our rescue. Not that we're going to need it. But we just saw their army moving up north. Bithynia moving its forces out of its home territory. I wonder if they're going after Royal Scythia. Hey. I'm pretty sure. Noblewoman. I'm pretty sure we just saw. Where were they? We got this small force here.
My skills moving unseen.
Yeah, there it is. That is a very large force of Suebi. Not that it's very good at all, but still.
How can I?
Let's go this way.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
And I've got another one here. I feel like they've got a couple. We've got one here. We've got one here as well. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there it is. Got a couple. Not very surprising. You know, I'm thinking what we actually do is run this guy back and take up a defensive position over on this side, because that's where most of their forces are. It will, of course, mean trespassing against these guys. Not ideal. Anyway, we can come up and around. Not exactly. Otherwise, it's going to take a whole heck of a long time. Nothing up this way, huh? Well, we could come down through the Suebi territory. That would be funny. I really don't want to trespass against these guys. We've got good relations. I like to keep it that way. Let's go, yeah. Let's go up this way through their territory. Say we're doing a military operation. Give us a bit of pretext for going to war with them. And I'm actually kind of surprised that the Nori haven't come out to fight. Let's see what else is going on. Massalia. You guys still at war with Rome? Yeah, you are. Rome, how are things going? For you? Actually, I'd say fairly well. Fairly well, huh? But they haven't taken any African territory. So they're still... it's like the pre Second Punic War. I think in the first Punic War they took Corsica and Sardinia, and then during the second one is when they did their invasion of Africa and went through Iberia. I'm pretty sure. So that's interesting. They're I don't know if they're on track in terms of years or if we've been playing for a little bit too long and they would have actually passed that time. But that's just me rambling again. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the next end turn after moving our admiral around, some upgrading. Because at this point, we are just waiting for the Nori to come out and attack us. Don't want to do a siege battle. Ah, yes, and our noble women can upgrade. Christian lost when under siege? Sure, why not? Can you...
Do you think me a fool?
Can't enter.
My wits and do you think me a fool?
Alright, what do we got here? Tax rate, upkeep. Yeah, let's do that guy. Wonder if I can have two agents in the same army. Not sure.
What do you wish of me? At your service.
Administrate. And we're good. Let's get our admiral moving. He's got a long way to go. Jeez, it doesn't even show how far. What is that? 4 turns? 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. And he still won't be out of the Mediterranean. It's gonna take so long to get back to where we were. Let's see what kind of diplomacy we can get into.
Speak.
Averni, they don't want nothing.
Trade. Do you
Carthage, we're not too interested. We want to keep friendly relations with Rome. Iceni.
Your offer was good.
No trade.
Well, no.
Libya, no thanks. Nemantes, you guys want trade? You could be close. Could be close. Yeah, Verni.
Thanks to you. I trust
Nah.
your goods. The man who hangs upon the
Nova Carthago, not interested. Royal Scythia, I would be interested in trade with them.
Let me hear your talk. I warn you. I have
But
your coins
it's just not.
ugly face through.
That's not happening, but that's okay.
Such
This way be. They like that we're at war with those guys. They hate us for basically everything else. Just quickly, I also noticed over the end turn that Syracuse managed to take back their territory, their home settlement, Syracuse, which is very nice. Happy for them. Got a really big stack going on here, 29 units. That's crazy. All right. Next turn, please. What have we got going on? Syracuse has taken Sinope, which I believe is a Libyan territory. I'm fairly certain. So they are now in Africa. Got our client state there moving his army up, presumably to support us and not stab us in the back. Oh, sorry, that might have been, what was I seeing? I might have been seeing Pontus. I think I've done that before, where I've mixed Pontus and Syracuse up. My bad. Some agent action. Uh-oh. Has bribed a unit of soldiers. God dang it. Let's go movement range for him. They really who did we lose? I think it was one of the... No, it was a swordsman. Dang. Oh well. That's alright. We're gonna continue the siege here. That's too bad. Should I replace him with a mercenary? I don't think it's necessary. That's okay. What I'm thinking is we disband the Spartan legends and the Heroes of Sparta. I mean, they're a really good front line. We'll keep them. Really good frontline unit. Besides that, Where the heck have they moved
My skills are yours.
their forces? Oh,
We hunger for battle.
I'm gonna move our guy through here. Well, I'm just passing through. Just passing through. Let's send her down this way again.
Silent. A shadow.
Here's one of them.
Path is blocked.
That way.
Work is done. You can
And let's get you coming over this way.
and silent. A shadow among shadows.
Not seeing too much. It's actually kind of good.
How can
Means that, well, unless they're stacking their forces here, I think we're actually going to be fairly fine. The Ardurier, they're camping out our settlement here just in case these guys come down, beat our army. We should be all right. You're still unhappy. And I'm assuming that's because of all the tax that we're putting you guys through. You know what? Tax you as well. Not that that's going to do much. Ah, it's fine. Whatever. We'll hold off. There. Cool. Good, good. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Just checking out what's going on. The highest producing: Italy, Italia, Syria, Combatia. Oh, very good. Now look at this. This I am happy with. I'm gonna try and pronounce this. Cyrenacia? The Cyrenacians? Something like that. They've taken most of the African province. And it looks like they're friendly enough with the Egyptians, although that being said, the Kush kind of looks like they're about to push out the Egyptians. Jeez. No good. Unless we can get trade with the Kush, which I think we might be able to. I think we'll be fine. It's all about trade. It's all about trade. Look at that. So much coming in. That's good. Good stuff. All right. And turn. Off he goes. Trying to get more trade.
You are wise enough not to
Not interested in the defensive alliance. We should be having a battle. Just a second here. Oh, pay attention, pay attention. Bells. We got, what was it, 2 large forces going to the east. Settlement of Bells. We'll find that in a second here. I think that's up there somewhere.
The love of gold can stir evil in men. Give us your gold.
No, thank you. Helvetii are thinking, they're thinking hard. There we go. Should be pretty easy fight. Short swords are really the only thing that I'm too concerned about. On their main line, they've got, what is that, 5 units of horsemen, but ours should greatly outperform theirs. Fighting in grassland, which is perfect. Should be plenty of open room. Ooh, and it's storming. All right. Just looking at my top screen here, seeing how this looks. All right. Let's get our front line going. Let's do this first, just so I don't forget. Toggle guard mode with everybody. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do with our large units here is we're going to have our... Move these guys around. There we go. Really unfortunate we lost one of those sword units. It's too bad. But it is what it is. We're gonna spread these guys out all along the line. We're gonna stick them back here and we're gonna make them group 1. These guys are gonna be our second group. We're gonna have our archers, quick reload, advance, heavy shot, and we are going to set them up like so. Move them forward. And then we're going to have our slingers like so. So essentially what's going to happen is our main line here of our spears and swordsmen sit in the very back. They wait for the enemy to advance. Then what we do is we push our Spartan legends and heroes of Sparta up to cover the retreat of the skirmishers while also giving the main line, meaning basically me, time to prepare for the enemy charge. We've got plenty of units on the wings that we can fold in around skirmishers. We pull the archers back through and have them sit behind the main line so they can shoot over the top while these guys are holding. We'll have pushed them up to about here to cover the retreat of the skirmishers. We pull the slingers back and then we pull them over to the wings because hopefully we will have caught most of the enemy line in our 2 units here. Have them push up. Skirmishers come back to the wings, fold back in so they can shoot from the sides. I think that should be a pretty good plan. Have our cavalry sitting out here as well, just ready to receive the enemy cavalry and protect the wings for us. It should be good. Let's get into it. They are stretched way far out. This will be fun. This will be fun. They have to come to us. Wonder if I can move them all without messing up at all. I'm gonna move them back very slightly, very slightly. Their horsemen are way better than ours. I think these are heavy horse.
Melee cavalry.
We're gonna see how they do.
Swift riders at your command.
We're gonna see.
Orders understood.
Our cavalry might be outmatched here. Just letting them push forward. Very slowly.
At your service.
There are horsemen out this
At
way.
the double.
It's like they're running now. Almost in range of our slingers. I think they're gonna have a little... Yeah, there we go. Maybe one more. Out this way. Sorry, another unit of these swordsmen. They're a little bit angled, which should be fine. All right,
Missile infantry at your command.
here we go.
Melee cavalry ready.
Let's get our cab going in there now.
Swift riders at
Same
your
with these
command.
guys.
We await your command.
Let's get Group 2 pushing up now.
By your command. Ready.
Get the skirmishers back.
By your command. We await your command.
Cavalry, how are you guys doing? Combat even, huh?
Swift melee cavalry. Ready.
We're just gonna have to see. Good, good. Pop a steady on you guys. That's just fine. We're gonna bring our slingers over this way. And
Ready and waiting.
this way.
Advance at speed.
Very good. I'm going to fold
At the double.
you.
Swift riders at
Because you're trying to pull out and you're gonna get wrecked there, my guy.
orders.
Overall, I feel like we're doing good.
Advance at speed. Yours to command. To arms.
Rapid advance. Oh, sorry, I kind of missed that charge. Where are you guys going? No, wrap back around. Jeez.
Melee horsemen. Engage.
We've got our slingers putting in some work, helping out the, oh boy.
Cavalry.
Yep, sorry, that's my bad. Let's get them out of there.
Swords. Quick march.
And moving back.
Sparta.
See this cavalry charge. Let's, go that way with you guys. You guys received another cavalry charge. Are you doing okay? Let's get our cavalry back this way. Our cav seems to be doing okay, actually.
Spartans. Royal Spartans. Spearmen at the ready. As you command. At your service.
Let's bring... As soon as these guys are done and taken care of,
Melee infantry at
I
your
want to bring
command.
these slingers... I want to bring our slingers up.
Ready.
Cav is chasing them off. Very
Swift
good.
riders at your command.
Bring our cavalry this way a little bit. See if we can't
Missiles awaiting targets. Slingers.
and get them to
Swift melee
target
cavalry. Ready for orders.
Cav.
Spartans. Swift
Bring them back this way.
melee cavalry ready.
Oh.
Melee horsemen. Swift riders at your command.
All good.
Orders.
get our cav. They're almost done. They should be fine.
Your orders?
Let's get our guys out this way.
Double time.
Let's get our archers moved up. A little bit more range on them.
Slingers! Missile infantry ready. Advance at speed. Melee horsemen.
And get our cavalry in here.
Your orders? Melee cavalry ready. Missiles ready and waiting. At speed. Sparta!
And start pushing them up.
Melee cavalry. Swift riders at your command. Spear infantry ready. Melee horsemen. To engage. Ready.
Pull these guys back. Oh,
Melee cavalry ready.
no, we just want those guys.
At your
Pull the cavalry back out.
orders.
Go after them.
Ready and waiting.
Pull them this way.
Yours to command.
Just got that one. Yeah, we've got the general unit. That way, get you,
By your command.
you guys out of there. They are charging.
Slingers. Missile infantry at your command.
Bring the slingers
At speed.
forward.
Melee cavalry commander.
We'll be going after those guys.
Charge. Yours to command. Swift melee
You
cavalry.
guys over this way. Start our mop up process. So we're almost done. Our two guys here, the heroes and the legends, did a really good job holding this front line. The only thing I'll try and remember for myself is don't push them up so far in front of the main line. I really should have kept them a little bit closer. Mainly because if you saw there, the archers, once they dealt with all of the guys that clashed against those those two units, they were really out of range for the skirmishers that were here. So for next time, I'll remember not to push them so far up. We just want them sitting in front of the main line. Let's go ahead and speed this guy up here just a little bit. Do our mop up and kind of corral the general unit back to our skirmishers. Run with you. Yeah, let's get them all over here. General unit is somewhere in these woods. What? Where the heck are you going, bud? What is he doing? He's not routing. No, he's off in his own world. Oh, Rome 2, how I love you. I really love this game, but it is old and it shows. It is old and it really shows. Let's bring up. It's just gonna sit there. All right. Let's bring up our archers. We'll run them. And just taunt them here a little bit. And I want to get a good cinematic for you guys of the archers here. Because they're just going to absolutely wipe these guys out. No, they're on the... Technically, they're on the wrong side, but... Actually, let's throw it into slow-mo. Go. There we go. Absolutely melting. Very nice. I don't know if he actually got a single kill. And they break. Good stuff. Let's make sure he's all the way out of there. Charge him with the cavalry. I'm pretty sure that was the king as well. We took out their last king in the ambush. And we've just taken out his successor. Good stuff. These guys doing incredible work. That's great. The legends and the heroes soaking up a lot of the enemy's damage potential. Cavalry, they did good. They did do good. They're just not. They're not as good as they could be. But they did go up against 2 heavy units each. So I feel like they can be forgiven. And their settlement is ours. See, I could subjugate them. Because this is their only territory. But I think we're going to take it for ourselves. And our Imperium increases. Unfortunately, we don't get any extra spies or dignitaries or champions. It's more armies and more fleets. But that's okay. Let's go ahead. I'm thinking that this province is going to be our new recruitment base. I think that'll be pretty fun. Bring them a lot closer to the front lines, because at this point, it's actually back here in Macedon. And that's fine. Has been fine. But we got to go all the way back down, basically to Greece, to replenish our, well, not replenish, but recruit any forces. And look what we have here.
There is more I could do.
We've got a lot of forces hanging out over here.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
Lot of forces. Let's get you the heck out of Dodge, huh?
Make haste, men.
Get you out of there.
At your service.
And we're gonna bring you over this way. Just to see what's going on.
A shadow among shadows.
I'm assuming that they'll... Yeah,
My work is done.
we've got forces, but they are not moving too much. All right. We're looking good so far. Where is our admiral?
Yes.
Yeah, nothing too exciting going on over here yet. These are going to be fun battles. We're going to get some settlement battles going on here. But that will have to wait until next episode. We're feeling good. Regained. Enemy wounded. That's good. He's almost there. See, it's either 16 or 18. I can't remember when the children come of age. You upgraded. Or we'll give you some authority. Meh. Nothing really too fancy that means anything to an admiral. We'll give you negative corruption. That should be good. Yeah. I think negative corruption should be fine. Very good. All right. Just looking at what time we're at. We are just about out of time. We are out of time for this episode. But we did some good work over here in the Alps. Slowly pushing our way into Rete Noricum. Very nice. Securing Rome's northern border for them, might I add. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. And we are probably looking at war with the Suevi next episode. I feel like they're building up. I believe it's... Oh, it's not over here. Oh. These guys have pushed up. That's interesting. They're doing a little bit of work for us. That's nice. Securing the northern front. That's good. That's very good. I'm thinking what we'll do is when we declare war on the Suebi, we'll bring in the Getae, and hopefully they'll be able to push up north here into Sarmatia for us. Gain some territory up there. We're going to push directly north. We're going to take this province. This province. Probably going to take these three here. And that'll be our Germanic conquest. Oh, and these guys have lost a territory to Carthage. That's no good. Rome, you guys really gotta do something for our southern friends here. Finish up your war. I feel like they're not, the Romans really aren't pushing any forces down. Well, I say that. We've got a massive... Oh, maybe they are. Well, hopefully they go and take Carthage out. In any case, we're working towards securing Rete Noricum. Next episode, we're gonna push over to the Rete here. Bringing our son, who is now our king, back into the province, into home territory, getting ready for our northern offensive. But that should be it for now. Really appreciate you guys watching on YouTube. This is where we're going to call it quits for this episode. We're going to keep going on Twitch here, record for a little bit longer. But for those of you watching on YouTube, I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Give me a like, comment. Let me know what you guys want to see, what I can be doing better. You know, feedback is always really appreciated. New to this, so I've got to learn somehow. But in any case, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.